Shalom, 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 Israel. Barakatah to the Father of lights through the Spirit and power of the throne of King David. This your King and Shepherd KD with another message of daily edification. I wanted to tap on some current events today. For some of y'all that are not keeping up, with the times, you should be. All right, because things are progressing so fast, it's hard to keep up. All right. To some of y'all who are not up on things biblically as far as the terminology and everything, the Bible can trick you if you're not hip to the way it explains things. So I'm pretty sure, hopefully y'all have heard about these Venezuelans in here, right? They're coming up, they're wreaking havoc, in certain parts of the country, Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, Colorado, even some parts of LA, San Francisco, Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, they poured over the borders, millions of them. I don't want to say billions, but knowing them, it's probably that many. They taking over whole cities, okay? Now, they call them Venezuelans, but I want you to understand something. They're not Venezuelan. I mean, they're Venezuelans, but see, this goddamn cracker then switched all the names, so when you read the Bible, you don't know who it's talking about. These are the Assyrians that the Bible is talking about, and I'm going to prove it to you, okay? I'm going to prove it to you, all right? I'm just going to give you a little history, and then there's a couple of videos that I would like you to see. And it might take up the rest of the time for this one, but it's going to be another video following this one. But this is education time, all right? Let me ask y'all a question. Have I lied to you? Now, I told y'all a long time ago, years ago, all the way, taking it all the way back retro to the Boss Bitches Will Be Broken video, right? Remember I told y'all that? And we had, people scoffing and mocking. He hurt. He's hurt. He in pain. Somebody hurt him real bad. No, I got fucked over. Yeah, I did. Like most men, I ain't exempt to that. I got fucked over by a wicked, gorilla-ass bitch. I sure did. But it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm past that, and I've recovered 1,000,000-fold. So fuck her. She gonna get hers. All right? And yeah, I still want to roll a bitch off of a cliff backwards in a wheelchair off the rough side of the mountain. Yes, I do. Yeah. I want to give her that little and watch her fall. I want to look over the cliff and watch her hit her fucking head on every damn rock on the way down. But that's another story. All right. But we're going to get back to the Assyrian. I'm finna show y'all something. All right. Let's go to the book of Jonah real quick. All right. Just the opening. All right. Jonah 1:1. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. All right. Now, why did the Lord send Jonah to Nineveh? Well, let's go on down to verse 2. Chapter 3. Try that one. All right, let's go to Jonah 3:1. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time, saying, Arise, go unto Nineveh, that great city, and preach unto it, that the preaching that I bid thee. All right. So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey, And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey, and he cried and said, Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. So the people of Nineveh, listen, verse 5, Jonah 3 and 5. So the people of Nineveh believed the power and proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth from the greatest of them unto the least of them. For the word came unto the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne and laid his robe before him and covered him with sackcloth and sat in ashes. And he caused it to be proclaimed and published through Nineveh by the decree of the king that is noble, saying, Let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water, but let man and beast be covered with sackcloth and cry mightily unto the power. Yea, let them turn every one from his evil way and from the violence that is in their hands, from the violence that is in their hands, from the violence that is in their hands. Said that 3 times for you to hold on to it. Who can tell, verse 9, if power will turn and repent and turn away his fierce anger that we perish not? Look at verse 10. And power saw their works, that they turned from their evil way, and power repented of the evil that he had said he would do unto them, and he did it not. Now, they repented, Most High had mercy on them. Well, who's the Ninevites? When you read that, you're thinking, oh, it's Nineveh, those are the Nineveh. All right, well, let's take a closer look. Nineveh, right? Y'all know what we do. We search it out, right? Into Lanier, right? And we hit the word Nineveh, right? Nineveh, see it? All right. Now, when you hit Nineveh, you get abode of Ninus. That's a pagan god, right? Right there, H5210, right? But look what it says. Capital of the ancient kingdom of Assyria, located on the east bank of the Tigris River, 550 miles from its mouth and 250 miles, 400 kilometers north of Babylon. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, all right, the Ninevites are the northern kingdom. See, all of y'all that's been here with me for a while, y'all know where I'm going with this, but these for y'all that have not been up on things. Once the northern kingdom fell, they settled in different regions and started worshiping the gods of that nation. So the Assyrians also took on the customs of that nation. This is the northern kingdom. This is Ephraim. This is Asher. This is Naphtali. This is Issachar. This is all of them. They started taking up the rituals and customs of the Assyrians. That meant everything from taking kids, babies fresh out of the womb, tying them to an altar, setting the altar on fire, sacrificing the babies to Moloch, all right, peeling the skin off of the enemies that they used to fight and decorating their walls with it, all kind of wicked things they was doing, all right? They did every manner of wickedness you could think of, cutting their hearts out, all right, offering it to the sun, all kind of shit, okay? So the Most High called them Ninevites, all right? But he also referred to them by their region. He didn't call them Ephraim, didn't call them Asher, didn't call them Zebulun, none of that. They're Assyrians from here on out because that's where Nineveh was, in the land of Assyria. Now, when you go to the scriptures, all right, the Assyrians are still here because the northern kingdom are who? The so-called Latinos, I ain't gonna say Native Americans. I'm gonna say the Latinos of the 12 tribes. Issachar, Ephraim, all them. But right now, you know who the Assyrians are? It's the Venezuelans. That's what the Assyrians are when you read in the scriptures that I'm going to get to. And these are the ones that have poured across our border the way the Most High said they would. And he said they're going to wreak all kind of havoc. Now, I'm going to show y'all a video with this young lady. And it's a pretty sad video, all right? But I just want y'all to watch it. I want to bring you into that fold to tell you who the Assyrians are and why it's so important that you know who they are, because it's biblical prophecy that they're doing the things that they're doing now. All right, they took over a large apartment complex in Colorado. They're in New York right now, raiding and robbing. All right, they following people home. They beating people up, taking their cars. They pulling guns on people because the U.S. government allowed them in here to do that. But it's all through biblical prophecy. The Most High already told us this is going to happen. Now, years ago, people laughed and scoffed and mocked, but now it's getting serious because the prophecies are starting to affect people's lives. And it's not funny no more. And nobody's going to help, quote unquote, our people. Zion and the 2/3 are in deep ass trouble. Now, I want to show y'all this video, and then I'll get back to the scriptures at hand that are going to coincide with what I'm trying to show you. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. It's kind of long, but I want y'all to see it because I want you to see the fear and the passion in this young lady's face, because it's real. This ain't no one of them videos where it's scripted and all that. I could see the real fear on her face, and you know, it's sad, but y'all better get used to seeing this. All right, so check it out.
I'm finna dedicate my entire day. I'm getting up out of here. Alive. With all of my children. You won't touch not a hair on their head. These people ain't right. I'm finna drop the 2 individuals. If anybody know a police, FBI, news, who's willing to investigate these people, because this don't make no sense. And I don't care who laughed at my pain or my tears, but as a single mother, when you're trying to protect yourself with 5 children from these trafficking people, because you ain't blind to what they doing. I don't have no hard legs around here. And I know they ain't even gonna be scared of him if I did. Y'all was about to take my son, bro. Y'all about to take him in a whole white van with his girlfriend. I wish I'd never moved out here. Never. It stank out here. You know they wicked when they streets stank, even when it rains. Y'all pray for me, please. If it wasn't for God, hallelujah, I thank Jesus every day that I was obedient. Amen. I was obedient and I ran out there. Soon as God said, go check now. Cause I see the bus pull up and I know they've been out there for at least 3 minutes. I don't see them get on. Now they tell me they just gonna station an officer right there. But my thing is, they still are gonna be employed? After I'm telling y'all, they just tried to make a full snatch on my kids. They still gonna allow them to work? They still gonna allow these people to work here. This don't make no sense. And I see him across, but I be wrong to run all the way down there and get his picture. But trust and believe, when I come close enough to him, I'm getting that picture, baby. Yes, I am. Because you're not going to get away with it. These, right? That y'all just take my babies this morning. The police just gonna turn a blind eye. And another black bald-headed one, tall. I'm getting on here today to tell y'all because these people, bro, made another attempt in this building, bro, to snatch my kids this morning. So, my kids go out. It's 8:07 this morning. The bus come right there at 8:11. So, you know, I'm on the first floor where you could just basically step out your window or open your window. So, from there, the bus is like 1 second. You could just look right there. The bus pulls up. Tell me why my kid's not right there now. You know me, I'm a timer. I'm paying attention to the time. Next thing you know, because I'm so hurt, like, this doesn't make no sense. The first time I told y'all, they came up to my son with masks and gloves and stuff on and tried to take him and his girlfriend out of the vehicle right on our apartment lot. Next thing you know, today, so my kids coming across, so I'm like, okay, I see the bus, the first bus with the clear windows, I'm like, okay. So the Lord say, throw your stuff on, go check. So I was obedient to God. I'm not lying to y'all. I was obedient. I hurried up in house shoes, no bra, baby, arm hanging out my shirt. I come out the building. Tell me why the one who pictured, I'm finna post after this, the white one with the hair, with the heart tattoo right here, he hop in front of me. Where you on your way to work? No, making sure my kids got on their bus. Your kids got on the bus. I just saw your kids on the bus. I said, watch out. I get to the corner. Tell me why the tall, black, dark-skinned one standing at the gate blocking my kids. He like this. So he see me, he hurry up and stand up. So I said, Danae, what'd he say to you? So she gonna say some, he said, is you finna get on your bus? So, why is you talking to my kids? Tell me why he take off the other way. So I hurried up, grabbed my kids. I'm come on, y'all. So I go around the corner, tell me why he coming up the other way thinking he running. What you say to my kids? Why would you block my kids from getting on their bus? So, tell me why he get to laughing at me like I'm playing. I said, I'm gonna call the police and the news station if I have to. Because you messing with the wrong kids. This y'all second time attempting to kidnap or take one of mine. So, I call the police, I'm over the phone. She nice. They say, you know, I go in the house to put on gym shoes. So I'm like, if I gotta go up to the police station, up to the school, that's what I'm gonna do. I took my kids to school, I come back. So it's an officer right there. So I see another white dude come up to the officer. He talks to the officer. I hurried up. Are you here about the kids? He what kids? I'm the call I made. Why you here then? Who called you? Tell me why another little guy that's working with them that tried to hurry up and get to the police before me. Weird. Next thing you know, I get to telling the officer, the other dude, I'm sorry, I saw a commotion. I just went, watch out. So I get to telling the police what happened. So he take my story, he give me a report number, whatever. I go down to the office, because the police officer go down to the office, the leasing office. Why they being nasty towards him, but they gonna tell him, William come at 10, you know William. Like they all just in cahoots. From the police to the people in the buildings. Like they already know what's going on in this town. Like let's be for real. The officer didn't even just come back till like 10:50. After he swore he was gonna be back here at 10 when William was supposedly got here. I'm telling y'all this. This is their second attempt, bro. I never even applied for this place. They called me. I wasn't thinking of nothing because I had put 1 billion applications in. But as I got to thinking, I never applied for here. I applied for a 1,500 4 or 5 bedroom duplex out here. That was it. I never applied for here. I'm telling the police officers this their second time. First they started trying to snatch my 18-year-old and his girlfriend. Now y'all just trying to take a 7 and a 5 5-year-old. Literally. Now they swear they're going to take a report. They're going to talk to the dude. Y'all still finna allow these 3 individuals to work at this building after they just tried to kidnap 2 kids at the terraces in the camp. Exposing. This is their second attempt. They got all these rape-a-man vans parked up in here. And tell me why I end up going to the office when the manager got here. He immediately, yeah, you sit down. Let me talk to you. So I got nasty right back. Baby, I'll go talk to the police or the FBI. You ain't got to talk to Aisha, baby. And you're not going to disrespect me after your employees just tried to snatch my 2 kids. And now you don't want to hear nothing I got to say? You coming to me nasty? Where's your sympathy? Not once did you show any type of kindness or concern. Then they done came up with a lie. The man said he was trying to help them cross the street. What street, you liar? If that's the case, I would have crossed them across the street. We ain't got nothing but where we pull in and where we pull out. And if I'm in the window, what street? Liars. This man sat in my face and lied and said, your kids already got on the bus. He worried as I'm going to work. He's blocking me. I said, move. You ready to snatch my kids. And you trying to keep me distracted. They have crossing guards 4 blocks down for the white children. Do you hear me? But this, right there on Black Hawk and Ridge, over 50 or 60 kids get on the bus. Ain't no crossing guards for our kids. Ain't no police station watching. But y'all got all these cameras. And they don't work. They can't. Because I didn't hear the police not once tell them to run their cameras. They got to open it in the gate. They ready to throw my babies in the van. No lie. So if anybody know any ABC news, anybody that's willing to investigate these people, because I constantly see them clearing out apartments, and I never see the people moving out. I never see a moving truck. I never do. Ain't no telling how many people they done took up out of here. They tried to take my 18-year-old son and his girlfriend. They don't care. Your age, your height, none of that. They ready. These people got some type of trafficking going on out here. Trust and believe. If I had everything in order to get up out of here, baby, I'd be running. I'm not playing. I cannot make this up. I'm going to drop the video of the 2 of them. The 3rd one ain't been back past. Protect our kids, man. This is crazy. Even when you making sure your babies get there safe. I'm telling y'all, if I record how close the bus is to my front door and how they thought I was just going to allow them under my nose to snatch them, like he blocked them from even getting on their bus. He's sick. And tell me why they wasn't going to see nothing if they would have been gone with my babies. But tell me about why 4, 5 of them came out to side with the maintenance people. That's how you know they working together. Just so they can live a little free up in this building. I'm not being shut up for nobody. Mines ain't getting traffic and I don't need no money. I ain't hurting, baby. I love mines. And I told them on my dead daddy, I will flip this whole building. You thought you was going to get away with taking mines? And y'all was still going to sleep? still gonna have a job. They still allowing these people to work here. Ain't did not a background check. All this illegal surveillance. I'm making my next move, my best move. I don't even sleep in this building. They so evil. No lie, y'all.
Well, all praises. I told y'all it was going to be a lengthy video. It's going to be one coming right behind this one. What I would like to say, you know, I don't know the young lady's name, but if y'all heard in the beginning of the video, she's a single mom with 5 kids. Oldest is 18. They tried to take him and his girlfriend. All right, this is where we are now. All right, scripture will be following next video. I'm gonna do a part 2 for this, but y'all see her? You see how upset she is? And she's making idle threats, man. She's afraid, and she should be. You know, these motherfuckers are hyenas. They're vultures. All right. And this is why a lot of things, unfortunately, and I'm not getting on her personally. I don't know what her situation is. She might have 5 kids and father passed away or something. I'm not casting judgment on her because I don't know. But for whatever reason, she's single. She has no protector. You know, she should have a man out there. She should have a man walking those kids to the bus. She should have a man out there. She should have a man out there approaching them men. And those aren't the kind of men that want to hear police. They laugh at that. They don't give a fuck about no police. They don't give a fuck about the feds, FBI. That's all jokes to them. They kill them too. Years ago, I remember down there south of the border, down here in Cali in Mexico, they found an FBI agent burnt up. And they put his badge back on him so you know who he was. They don't give a fuck about no damn cops. That's a joke to them. These men only understand one thing, and that's brute, violent force. That's it. If you're not coming with that, and they're going to answer you back with that too. I mean, you got to remember who these people are, all right? These are exceedingly wicked men. These are the people that dismember people, cut their heads off and send them to your mom on her birthday, shit like that. That's what she's dealing with. These are dangerous times, all right? And we have just entered in. So, us, Royal House, she crying to Jesus. She ain't got no idea she's a daughter of Zion. You can see it in her eyes. She grasping and reaching somewhere to try to feel safe. She ain't sleeping. She's stressed out. Can't go nowhere. She broke. She can't move. All right. And she has no protection at all. It's why I tell you women in here, all right, you might not feel protected because you don't have a man or this and that, but trust and believe. If you a daughter of Zion and you know the name of a Mashiach and the Father, Yahweh, he gonna protect you. All right? You ain't going to have to be hopeless like her. She's hopeless because she don't know the Creator and she don't know his beloved Son. So I'm telling you, you blessed to be in this house. All right? I'm going to go more into it in the next video. But y'all go ahead and soak this in, and I'll see y'all on the next go-round. It's your King and Shepherd KD, and I'm out. Shalom.